Another question, does it strengthen and preserve the traditional family? Now, to me, that is an extremely important one. The traditional family, to me, is husband and wife and children. Government's responsibility is to protect that unit, basic unit of society, in the form that it is best made and most effective, and that is a man and a woman and children. Any other variation are nothing that. They're variations, but there's none as best as that. So I supported and I voted for our Defense of Marriage Act and debated it on the floor in Pennsylvania and worked against and said no, any other form cannot be done. But I also went beyond that and actually voted against and worked against efforts, for instance, in welfare law, which Washington and the state level as well, actually discourages, for instance, unwed mothers to be married to the father of the children. Well, that weakens the traditional family. That weakens our society. That ultimately weakens our nation. So the importance of doing what you can to uphold and strengthen the traditional family is extraordinarily important for anything related to strength of our country, economics, any of those things. So the next question was, is it in the best interest of the general public or only a special interest? Now, that one is extremely important because government has gotten itself into a mode, in these last few years it has been even more so, where the concept that government has the ability and the right to step in and pick winners, take taxpayers' dollars and put it into one industry. And that could be, we've seen it in the energy field, where we're going to subsidize windmills or solar panels or ethanol production. Now, I have nothing against windmills or solar panels or ethanol production. That's not the point. The point is that government does not have the right, therefore, as a senator or congressman, have not the right to take other people's money and throw it into one particular industry and favor them only. That ends up producing corruption and graft and picking winners, rather than government's responsibility of making a level playing field so that no matter where you are in this country, no matter what color you are, no matter what age you are, level of ability you are, you have access before the law to begin a business, to start a business, to use your property equally without a hurdle being put in place. That one right there, I think, is one that I voted against many things in Pennsylvania House, and I know in Washington I would have voted against many things there because of that. We are not in a business to pick winners. Another question is it necessary? And you may think, why is it critical to ask that question? Well, many times when folks go into office, the goal is to walk away saying, I passed 10 pieces of legislation this year, and as if that is a mark of success. Well, in my opinion, and I think as the founders recognize it, is that limited government, which means you have government doing only that which it needs to do, with the people having the power and the states having the power, that we don't just want to pass or need to pass frivolous pieces of legislation. We already have so many laws on the books right now that the fact of the matter is most people through the course of a day have probably broken some law during the course of every day. They just don't know it. So if it's not necessary to pass a law, then I voted against it.